It is a true principle that states, if we start right, it's easy to go right. But if we start wrong, we go wrong, and it becomes a hard matter to get right. Therefore, trying to obtain spirituality without first obtaining humility, well, that's a little bit like trying to grow potatoes in concrete, because God resists the proud and gives grace to the humble. Humility, it comes from the root word humus, which means earth. So, therefore, to humble yourself is not only to bring your heart down to the base, to the ground, but it also means to prepare the ground of your heart. And trust me, God will have a humble people. Just ask Nebuchadnezzar. From Daniel chapter 4. King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon was a powerful man by anyone's standard. One day he had a dream, and in that dream he saw a great tree that towered in magnificence so high that it touched heaven, and it could be seen from everywhere. All living things were nurtured by it. And then came a voice commanding that the tree be cut down to the ground. Well, the dream troubled Nebuchadnezzar. He asked Daniel what the dream meant, and Daniel revealed that the tree was Nebuchadnezzar himself. He was the one who was going to be leveled to the earth and become as a beast. Break off thy sins, Daniel pleaded, and shew mercy unto the poor, if it may be a lengthening of thy tranquility. Daniel 4:27. Nebuchadnezzar, though, he didn't take the warning seriously. Is not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom by the might of my power and for the honor of my majesty? He boasted. Daniel 4:30. Or in other words, he's saying, oh man, look at all this. I am so good. Well, before he even finished the sentence, a voice fell from heaven, saying, the kingdom is departed from thee, till thou know the Most High ruleth. Daniel 4:31-32. And within the hour, Nebuchadnezzar lost his reason and became as a dumb ox, eating grass and living in the fields. For 7 years, the dew wet his body, his hair went uncut, and his fingernails unclipped. The most exalted man in the world was abased to an animal in a moment. And then one day, Nebuchadnezzar looked up to heaven, and his reason returned. He was restored to his kingdom, becoming greater than he ever was before, but now a different man, humbled. He made a proclamation to the world, quote, I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven. And those that walk in pride, he continued, he is able to abase. Daniel 4:37. That story is a warning. My friends, hear me. Hear Nebuchadnezzar. If you would be close to God, cut down the tree of your ego before the Almighty does. Remember, every knee will bow because every towering ego will be toppled. The irony. Think about it. Babylon represents the world in her pride, and yet out of the dust of antiquity comes the voice of the very man who built her, warning us to humble ourselves and leave Nebuchadnezzar's own city, Babylon. Be thou humble, and the Lord thy God shall lead thee by the hand and give thee answer to thy prayers. Those who have ears to hear, they will hear.